Welcome. Today we're gonna do a low fade and also we're gonna do the beard. We're gonna start the haircut. We're gonna start on the sides using number 3 and we're gonna use number 3 in a diagonal position to avoid making lines. Use the guard until the middle of the head. We're gonna use the 1.5 also in a diagonal position and we're gonna use it a bit lower than we use number 3. Use the guard until the middle of the head. We're gonna make the line, we're gonna open the guard to use the 0.5 or half and we're gonna make the line going down. Use the 0.5 or half until the middle of the head, then we're gonna close the guard to use number 0 and we're gonna use it a bit lower than we use the 0.5 or half. To use number 0, remove all guards and close the blade. The rest of the hair we cut it with the trimmer and we use it a bit lower than we use number 0. Use number 1 with an open blade and use the border of the guard. We are opening away and blending number 1.5 with the number 1. Use the border of the guard from left to right. Use number 1 with an open blade until the middle of the head. Use number 1 with a closed blade and stretch the scalp to change the angle the hair grows. This way you can cut shorter and cut with more precision. Use number 1 with a closed blade until the middle of the head. Continue with the most important step of the cut. Open the blade to use the 0.5 or half and we're gonna go from left to right, clearing the darker areas. We are only using the border of the blade. Continue with the 0.5 or half until the middle of the head. Close the blade to use number 0 and go back to clear the darker areas left. We didn't edit too much this section of the video so you can appreciate from close the process and progress of this technique. We are clearing the darker areas left close to the line. Continue with the right side. We're gonna use number 3 in a diagonal position. Then use the 1.5 also in a diagonal position to avoid making lines. Continue cutting from right to left until the middle of the head. We are gonna make the line, open the blade to use the 0.5 or 0 and make the line going down. Close the blade to use number 0 and use it a bit lower than we use the 0.5 or half. The rest of the hair on the bottom, cut it using the trimmer. Use number 1 with an open blade and use the border of the guard, and we're gonna go from right to left until the middle of the head. We are opening away and also blending the 1.5 with the number 1. We are cutting in a diagonal position to avoid making lines. Use number 1 with a closed blade and stretch the scalp to change the angle the hair grows. This way you can cut with more precision and cut a bit shorter. Continue with the most important step of the cut. Open the blade to use the 0.5 or 0, and we're gonna cut from right to left, only clearing the darker area. We are only using the border of the blade. Close the blade to use number 0 and go back to clear the darker areas left close to the line. We are using the blade in a diagonal position to avoid making lines. We're gonna make the connection on the back. We're gonna use number 1 with an open blade. Use number 1 with a closed blade a bit lower than we used it with an open blade. Open the blade to use the 0.5 or half and continue blending. Close the blade to use number 0 and clear the darker areas left close to the line. We are gonna use the shaver. We're gonna use the border of the machine, and we're gonna cut from left to right. Use the trimmer to blend the line we did with the shaver. Continue with the shaver on the back and on the left side. On the left side, we shave from right to left. Use the trimmer to blend the line we did with the shaver. We are gonna make the edge on the front or tape. We're gonna use water to flat the hair against the skin to organize the hair for the cut. Start making the line in the front and then go to the sides. Comb the hair to organize the hair for the cut. We're gonna make the shave. We're gonna use the straight razor and the shaving cream. Shave the size of the tape first. Then shave the middle. In this area we can shave to the side. Shave the sideburn area and the neck area. Continue with the edge, start making a line in the middle and then go to the sides. Shave the tape of the front on the left side. Shave the sideburn area and the neck area. We're gonna make the beard trim, we're gonna use the 1.5. We're gonna use the trimmer to make the edges or outline of the beard. Use as a reference the jawline area. We are opening away with the trimmer and then we're gonna shave it with the straight razor. In this case, we also shave against the grain. Stretch the scalp to have a nice support for the fall of the straight razor. We also shave the mustache. We're gonna make the right side, we're gonna use the 1.5. Then use the trimmer to make the outline of the beard. We are opening a way that later we're gonna shave with the straight razor. Make the shave, use the straight razor and the shaving cream. We also shave against the grain. Stretch the scalp to have a nice support for the fall of the straight razor. We also shave the mustache area. At the end, we decide to get rid of this part of the beard. In this case, we use cream with a medium hold and natural shine. This is the final result. This was a low fade and also we did the beard. I hope you liked my video. Thanks for watching and see you next time. These are some of my previous videos. I invite you to watch them. If you like them, hit the like button, share it, and subscribe.